May Cry. This is the final topic. We'll wrap it.
I played the game when I was a kid. That's about how much I can.
That's kind of where I'm at
to it. So
okay.
Right.
So you've actually watched the whole season already. I'm halfway through. I've gotten through 4 episodes. So
Charles, you played the games. I'm assuming you haven't seen the show.
I've never seen the show. No.
All right. What about you, Sil? Did you ever play the games?
Yeah, the games. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the show though. No.
Okay. Here's a question though: have you seen the OG show? Because there used to be a OG show back in the early 2000s. It was more of an anime type version.
I haven't seen that. I didn't even know about that.
Okay. All right. So that one. So basically, the story of the game of Devil May Cry is obviously the games plus that series. So that series was like a 13 episode type. It was like a filler in between the games. That's the story where they show how Trish met with Lady. Okay. Because in the games they just meet and there's no backstory in it, you know. And obviously the Netflix show has been a hit, and I've been getting a lot of heat because one thing I also want to highlight is that a lot of like for instance, when we're talking about Superman and we talk about the Snyderverse and the fact that we're dealing with a lot of bots and shills that just don't like the material, or they're just told, hey, you need to trash the shit because I said so, because we got to control a narrative here and this and what have you. And Netflix, let's face it, Netflix is the king of streaming. There's a reason why their shares are, well, now it's under 900, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But
over 300 million subscribers.
Yep.
Kind of
major. Thank you. So they're doing something right. They are definitely doing something right, and let's face it, their competitors are not happy. I wouldn't like when Rebel Moon came out. How many people trashed Rebel Moon? How many shills? How many bots saying that Rebel Moon sucks, this and that, the Rotten Tomatoes? It's corporate competition. Corporations are telling their shills and their marketers and their bots, hey, go attack my neighbor over here because they're having too much success and I need to tune it down so my other shit here can, go up my numbers, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's what we're dealing with, unfortunately. So this has been a hit. So, if you guys ever watched the show,
the show is phenomenal.
If you guys ever played the games, please, guys, I promise you, you're going to fucking love this shit. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek here. I'm not going to spoil it. I already saw the whole show. It's not the same as the games. Yes, I will say that. But again, Charles, you said something earlier that you can, as long as you respect the lore, like the elements,
the source material,
then you're all set. And that's what Adi Shankar, shout out to you, Andy, if you're watching, Adi Shankar, if you're watching, that's what they do with the show here.
Bro, Adi Shankar is absolutely phenomenal. And I just want anybody here who hasn't seen his Power Ranger short on YouTube, type in Adi Shankar Power Rangers. Watch that short because that man is a genius. I remember when that short came out a few years ago, the entire internet went crazy. But back to this show, I do want to highlight this soundtrack, the intro, Limp Bizkit, Rollin' Air Raid Vehicle. Oh my God, bro. The soundtrack in this show is just pure early 2000s rock nostalgia. It's phenomenal. I'm like I said, I'm 4 episodes in and I'm loving it. The animation is top notch. If you guys watched Terminator Zero, I find the animation style is so similar to that. I'm loving it. Can't wait to wrap up the show.
Yeah. Netflix animation is pretty hot too. Yeah. So yeah.
And cheap. That's another thing. Why you see this type of animation? Because it's not expensive. Hence why Netflix has been feeding us. Dude, Twilight of the Gods. Come on. And that was a Zack Snyder show.
Yep.
That budget wasn't high for that. And look what it got. With this also, Castlevania. We're getting we got Tomb Raider, Lara Croft
Tomb Raider,
Tomb Raider was out there. Splinter Cell. That's what's coming up next.
Dude, and the little Easter eggs that they're able to dump into this show are so cool. Quick little spoiler. I'm not going to spoil any story stuff, but there is one scene where somebody gets punched. Okay. And because this is a Capcom show, Capcom also owns Street Fighter.
So
as the punch happens, they literally cut to Ken from Street Fighter doing a Hadouken. It was so freaking cool. So
there's a
cool,
lot
guys.
of Capcom references here.
Yes.
A lot of Easter eggs. So many Easter eggs. And the soundtrack, yeah, dude. It's like, again, they know Netflix knows what they're doing because, again, they're data driven. Who are they targeting?
They know their market. Yeah. They know where their market.
We fucking grew up with this shit. I'm 41 years old. I was 18 when I played the first game on PS2. And I'm still playing again. Dude, I played DevilMayCry 5 last night.
Nice.
I was fucking hyped.
All right, Phil.
That's right.
We got you, brother.
I eat and drink this
So many fucking Easter eggs, dude.
The really ugly guy with the weird thing for bats?
That's another one.
Dude, there's so many Batman references in this show.
Wow. I like the vibe of this.
Yeah.
For real.
Harsh, but fair. You'll fight better.
Devil arm. It's definitely my favorite anime show for this year.
So real quick, we had to highlight Kevin Conroy in this show. Kevin Conroy, this is his final. This was his final gig, and he pause that now or lower the volume. We're good. But yeah, Kevin Conroy, this was his final piece of art, guys, and
Who do you voice in it?
He plays the vice president of the United States in this show, and there are so many Batman Easter eggs. Actually, one of the main characters, her name is actually Lieutenant Arkham. So Batman fans will definitely enjoy this. If you're a Kevin Conroy fan, check this out because he does phenomenal. You guys will love this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, guys. Give the show a chance. If you guys haven't played the games, after you watch the show, play the games. Don't play the DMC Devil May Cry version because that's the stuff.
Hey, don't knock that one. I actually like that game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like the game.
But it's not. But it's not canon.
It's not canon. Yes.
That's the thing. It's
something.
Think of it. It's there you go. I was gonna say something else, but no.
It was like a what do you call it? Like a retelling of the story.
Right. But
yeah.
but the way they went at it, it didn't work.
Yeah.
The fighting, sure, I was okay with it, but the way they decided to tell that story, it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Because, again, what Charles said, if you're gonna tell a story, keep the elements that make those people who they are.
100%.
They didn't do that on that DMC version, but with this show, dude, they're knocking it out of the park, dude. So definitely, I'm rooting for season 2 for this one, man. I'm definitely rooting for this.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna wrap up this show this weekend for sure.
Give it a chance, guys. It's 8 episodes,
half an hour. That's it. Yep, half-hour episode.
Watch it in 4 hours. Boom, just binge watch it right there, and you're done. And call me in the morning.